It had the fuel pump was like half hanging out. Like he was trying to, this other shop was trying to fix this no start for like 3 weeks. And finally they towed it into the dealer and they were convinced that like, they couldn't get an ECM to work for it. And I cranked it out in the parking lot and it sounded off when it was cranking. And I knew it was off. It sounded off and it had no codes and the battery kept going dead. It was, just a clusterfuck of a car. And I unplugged the cam sensor and started it and drove it in. And they're like, the guy is still, the shop owner dropped the car off was still there. And he's like, what did you do? I said, I unplugged the cam sensor. And he's like, well, what does that mean? I was like, well, it either means that the cam sensor's bad or it can't be bad. I put one in it. Or I said, or the engine's out of time. And he looks at me and he goes, well, I don't have a code for engine out of time. I go, okay, it's not out of time then. That'll be $100. Thanks. That was my hour diag that was authorized. And that's what it was. Like, it was the first time he'd heard the car run in 3 weeks. Like, do you mean to tell me that me as a dealer tech, like that's not more value than all the shit that he tried? Of course it is. Of course it is.